know that I love coming and mingling with the car clubs at the car show. So today, here I am with the Pharoahs Club.
Pharoahs Car Club of Music City.
Pharoahs Car Club of Music City. Rob, how's it going?
It's hot.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Well, first off, we're here at the Redneck Rumble, and I'm loving what you've got on your head. Tell me about that. Tell me about your hat.
It's a steampunk hat. So if I need sunglasses, I just bring them down and got all kinds of gears and stuff. It's an English thing. It's an English thing.
I thought so. Pretty cool. You've got some awesome members here. Everybody's having a great time. How long has the club been running for?
We're in our 4th year now.
Okay.
Yeah, I founded in 2019.
And how does that happen? Like you just sitting down and you thought to yourself you want to open up a car club?
Well, some of the guys, Scott and Justin, they were in car clubs with me before, and I decided I wanted to found one where I knew they were opening up the car club.
Okay.
And so I said, hey, I'd like to do this. So that's what I did. I went and legalized it and everything like that. And it's been growing ever since.
And is it just for any classics?
74 and back.
74 and back.
I don't like new cars. Never will.
Well, I guess that's why you're on Rana's radar.
Right, yeah.
All right, Rob, well, first of all, what do you have here?
The 1944.
Let's go over and have a look at your car. Okay. And then we're going to chat with some of the members because there's some cool ladies here who've got some awesome trucks.
That's one of the things that I like about this club because I say what goes. And we have so many couples and they all have their own vehicles, the girls and the guys. And I like it that way. And a lot of other clubs don't like that.
Why not? That's just awesome. And that's why as soon as I saw that there were so many ladies here with cool trucks, I was like, you know what, let's get them all on. But hey, Rob, let's have a look at your car first.
Hello. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be full in here.
Yep. Now, I always like to come a day early just because it's nice and quiet and I get to find you guys, but I'll have to come and walk through here again tomorrow just to get everybody. And how many members do you have?
48.
Okay.
48. And I could grow it a lot faster. I'd rather not. What I do, I make everybody has to be voted in. And they have to hang around with us for a while so we know how much they're, how much they get along with each other. Because I don't want it inner fighting and drama. I can't stand all that stuff. So they have to hang around with us for a while. They have to be voted in. And there's a whole list of people that want to join, but it's got to grow proportionately is what it has to do. And when you do that, you set yourself up for success.
Yeah.
So I meet with the mayor. I gave the mayor 11, and I gave him a plaque, one of our drag plaques, and they put us in the newspaper, and I wasn't expecting that. But
well, you know what? Slow and steady always wins the race, because here at the Redneck Rumble, look at this awesome place. This is a very big shelter that you have.
We rent it out.
And this is all here for the members of the club?
Yes.
Now, what are some of the activities you guys do outside of the car shows?
We try and community support. We like to raise money for causes that we see. We've raised about $30,000 in the last 3 years.
Wow.
We've given money to muscular dystrophy, local causes, when we see something. And we're trying to work into it so it's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
But that's what we're about. If we see a broken down car, we stop and we help. Just simple things. We don't want to be known as like a outlaw type of club. And some people are, they're burning out all the time. We're respectful, we're family oriented. We're all couples. Most of us, it just happens that way.
They're all just couples.
Yeah, just couples. There's kids. We know that the kids are safe with each other and stuff like that.
And that's why that screening time happens, because it is so family oriented and people do bring their kids in. You want to know who you're inviting to the club.
Right. And not only that, say you got all these cars. This is mine and this is mine. That's my wife's truck I've been building for her.
Okay, well, we're going to get your wife up there to tell us all about it.
Yeah.
But tell me, Rob, about yours.
It's a 1940 Ford. It was a hot rod back in the 50s. It was taken apart and put away in 1961 in a basement in Maryland. Like this.
Just like this?
Just like this. This is the paint that was on it in the 50s, so 1961.
Wow.
It was brought out around 2001, 2002, so it's had 40 years in a basement. The guy put it back together. He hopped up the engine in it, and he had it till 2015, and he died. And I've had it. I've been changing. I just put AC in it. It's a tri-power engine.
A tri-powered engine. Tell me about that.
3 carburetors.
3 carburetors.
You don't see that very much anymore. And with the stuff, I can't compete with anybody new today. The LSs, there's no competing with it. But back in the day, this was
a pretty cool hot rod.
Yeah. And it's my favorite car in the world.
You know, I don't blame you. So my understanding is that with the 3 carburetors, fuel gets quicker to the engine, and hence it'll go faster, a lot more quicker.
The center one is the main one.
Yeah.
These ones here don't even have butterflies on them. They're just there to dump it.
Okay.
Is what they are to do it. So it controls off of one. So wherever you have it set for your gas pedal, boom, you hit it, and when it hits, it opens up the rest of them, and it just kicks in.
And how much gas mileage would that be?
Miles per mile.
Miles per mile.
Yeah. I never worry about it. I just put it in. That's all.
And what makes this your favorite car?
When I was a little kid, I used to watch drag racing.
Yeah.
And I liked the Willys. Well, I thought they were these. That's what I thought they were. So since I was 9 years old, that's what I wanted was a 44.
Wow, cool. Since you were 9 years old.
Yeah, since I was 9 years old. I probably had 1,000 cars and never had one.
And in 2015, finally you got it.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. I absolutely love that. Let's have a look at the interiors. And you drive this around, which is...
Oh, I drive it everywhere, across states, everywhere.
Across states, everywhere.
What this has here, I've been buying all kinds of stuff, and I got shirts for members. But what you have here, people call these a business coupe, but it's not.
Okay.
What happens...
Oh, wow.
There's storage back there.
Oh, that is so cool. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
A business coupe is too small to be a business coupe. Usually they would need a lot more room.
There's your room.
There's the room.
It's not a business. This is a 5-window coupe.
Yeah.
A business coupe has a split seat where this fits or this goes forward.
So you could access the stuff back there.
Right.
For
right.
the sales,
so
the boxes and that.
Yeah. So there's actually a lot of room in this car.
Okay. Because you've got that, and then you can access. That's basically you accessing the trunk from the inside.
No,
the trunk is separate.
Here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my, you do have a lot of room.
Yeah.
So that area back behind that is the other storage.
Yeah, the storage I just showed you. I could take that out and you could sleep in this.
You could.
Yeah.
You know what? That's like a secret compartment. You could put a lot of things in there and nobody would know.
I do.
I bet you do. Well, I'm glad it was empty now.
Yeah, I do. Well, I just got it on the road. I just got it back on. I just did I just put air conditioning in it, heat in it. I spent quite a few $1,000s over the winter. So it's just getting out.
But that's because it's your driver. You drive this around, and so that's awesome. Now, Rob, Kelly is your wife?
Kelly is my wife.
All right, let's get Kelly on here and let's have a look at her cool truck, because check this out, everybody.
I'm not allowed. I've done all this stuff to it, but I'm not allowed to do anything unless she approves it.
Well, of course, it's hers. All right, everybody, another F100 55. Kelly, I'm loving the patina you've got.
Thank you.
And you said it's natural.
Yes, yes.
And this is the actual paint from 55?
Yes.
Wow. And how long have you had this?
3 years.
3 years, okay. Where'd you come across it?
My neighbor, actually. My neighbor, he put the engine and everything in it. And then I've done all of the different paint, you know, the girly stuff on it.
Okay, so talk to me. What have you done? You've painted the running board?
Yes, yes. And did the Ralphie's lamp repair.
Well done on making that mimic, and it's not brand new shiny
Yes.
paint, but it actually goes well with the patina.
Actually, Nolan is who done all of my paint. I have to give Nolan credit back here.
There's a lot of rust here, but a lot of it is surface rust.
The rust is all original.
All original. Very cool.
He just came in from Chattanooga. He's just pulling in.
Oh, look at that. This place, this shelter is going to be very busy tomorrow, everybody. Just wanted to put it out there. So I'm glad I'm here now because
Oh yeah, tomorrow's going to be a madhouse.
You'd be talking to too many friends and you wouldn't want to speak to me.
No. We did just put new wood in my bed, which, because it did have really rotted wood. So that was part of my Christmas present last year. So we did just do that. Yeah.
Well,
I drive it everywhere.
And you drive it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Where was it kept that it's got this rust, but it's good rust?
Outside. And it sits outside in my driveway every day.
And are you planning to do anything to try to keep the rust from falling
so
off?
I have a one coat of Poppy's patina on there.
Okay.
And we're getting ready to do another.
Okay.
We're gonna do I have a semi-gloss on there, and we're getting ready to do a gloss on there, high gloss. Yeah.
Yeah, because
and
it
that'll
looks so
just
cool.
seal it.
Yeah, that'll just seal it. And you want to seal it so it doesn't continue on and you don't get big pieces falling off it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, were you just seeing this at the neighbor's house, and then when you decided to sell, you said, "Yep, I want it," or were you actually looking for one?
Him and my husband were friends, and actually, my husband bought it for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's so cool! Love the Tommy gun. This is why it's your driver, because you've updated all the right things.
Yes.
You've got a good engine in there.
Put air conditioning in there.
Air conditioning, and Ralph's lamp repair. Tell me about that.
So, Christmas Story movie. Are you familiar with that?
No.
You have to go home and watch Christmas Story.
Which one?
It's called A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story. Okay.
And
I
it's
love
out of
the American Christmas
yes,
movies.
and it's out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
The leg lamp is the big thing in the movie.
You know what's so funny?
We are from Cleveland area, and actually the phone number here is a Cleveland phone number. That was actually my mom and dad's phone number. My mom passed away 4 years ago, and my dad had the number turned off. So when he had the number turned off, that's what I used it for.
Oh, that is so cool.
For my shop truck.
That is so cool. Yeah. Well, I think I do. The lamp is taking my mind back to a few places and pictures that I have seen.
Yes.
Because Matt Cox, I think you've got a similar lamp in your house.
Yeah, you
On
have to
Facebook
watch
photos.
A Christmas Story.
No, I really have to.
You
see
have
it.
to.
Okay. Well, don't tell me too much then, because I want to see it.
No, you have to watch it. Yeah, and that'll bring you to the BB gun.
Okay.
That's part of the BB gun.
Okay.
And you'll shoot your eye out.
I did see that. So that's all from the movie.
Yes, it's all from the movie.
I love Christmas movies, so that's
You
definitely
have to
going to
go
be
home
on
and
my
watch it.
list.
See, and here's the little leg lamp.
Yep, that's the one. But this was an actual one, so that's so cool.
Oh, you can't see it. It turns on and
I
lights
did see
up.
a light go on, yeah. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that.
Yep.
You guys have got a pretty cool club.
Thank you. We have a lot of fun.
I bet you do. And you're not the only lady who's got a truck over here.
No. There's a lot of us that have our own cars, period, but
Yep.
Angela has a truck.
Why don't we go and
thank
have
you.
a chat with Angela and check out her cool hot rod. Angela, you've got quite a setup. You've got an awesome hot rod pickup happening there. You've got a bike. You've got your campsite all set up. It's going to be a good weekend.
Hell yeah. I love the Rumble.
How long have you been coming here?
Oh, ever since the first one, and I've only missed 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you know that you got to have something small to get around.
Yeah, and to have fun on.
Tell me about this.
It's an 80s Whirlwind mini bike that me and my husband's restored. He did most of the work, but I helped some.
Yeah.
And it's the second time it's been restored.
But in the 80s, they didn't have a motor on it.
I'm sorry, what?
In the 80s, did it have a motor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I think that's actually the original motor. He's had to rebuild it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool. Now, of course, obviously, the flames, beautiful Chevy pickup. What year is it?
It's a 59 Chevy Apache.
59. And how long have you had it for?
3 years now.
3 years. And out of all the cars that you could have had, you got yourself a truck. So I'm super
Yeah.
proud of you for that.
Right. And I had my eye on this truck for a little over a year, too.
Okay. And what is it about the trucks that you like?
I like the fact that I can haul stuff in it. And I've always like pickup trucks since I was young, so.
Yeah, especially I guess with going camping and you've got the bike as well, you can just put everything in the back.
Yeah, I have a little trailer that's painted to match the truck. It's out there.
So you can put all additional stuff.
Right,
okay.
right.
You like to travel?
Yeah, I like to cruise along in it. It's fun to drive. Comfortable, very comfortable.
I bet. What have you done to this since you got it?
We added the purple pinstripe around the flames. We did some work to the motor. A new aluminum intake and some other things he's added.
Otherwise, that's the original.
I'm not sure if it's the original motor or not.
Okay.
But it is a 350 Chevy.
It looks
And the
it looks rusty
transmission's
enough to be the
350.
original. Let's have a look here. And what about the front end?
Yeah, that's the way it was.
That's the way it was.
Yeah,
think
and then
there's
I
been some
put my touch.
modifications.
I put my touch on the interior.
Well done on the pinstriping around the flames.
Yeah, he does pretty good work. He's
Very
very
cool.
artistic.
Is this on air rides?
No, it has air shocks in the back.
Shocks in the back. Okay.
Yep, it's in the back. The
Oh,
inside's a
my.
little dirty, but
Betty Boop. It's definitely a lady's car, a lady's truck.
I better boot it back here, and then I put her truck up there with license plates.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then that's Bones.
You've got bones in here. You've done a bit of a wrap down there as well, just to
Yeah.
give it a bit of pink, just enough, like the purple steering wheel.
That was a birthday present from my husband.
And what about the roof? Okay. Let's have a look.
That was like that. That's original headliner.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Do you plan to do more stuff to this?
I've got a few stickers on the back window, personal touch kind of thing. No, I do have all the original chrome trim that's been re-chromed.
Yeah.
But just in case I ever do want to take it back to original, but I don't think I do.
Nah, it looks too
I
cool.
like it the way it is.
And I love that you've personalized it.
Yes.
You know, you got to personalize your ride, so when
Right.
your friends and family see it, they know exactly
Right.
whose truck it is.
And the white walls, I love those. I don't think the truck would look that good without the white walls.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, especially with the red added in there as well. Now, how long have you been with the Pharoahs Club of Music City?
Probably about 2 years.
2
2
years?
or 3.
Okay. And how are you liking it? Come over here. I want you to get you away from that shade so we can see you.
I love it. We all have blast. Everywhere we go. I'm one of the clowns of the group, so I make sure everybody's always laughing and having fun.
Oh, nice.
So,
No, that is super cool. Here we go again. Pharoahs Car Club, Music City. This is where I'm at, here at the Spring Redneck Rumble. It's pretty cool. A lot of fun, a lot of members. You guys have an awesome setup happening here.
yep. We all always try to hang out and make the best of it. And the Rumble's one of all of our favorites, so.
Well, I've got to agree with you there because you never know what you're going to find.
Right. Yep. And riding that little mini bike's a blast,
I
riding
bet
around
it
here
is.
and stuff.
I'm going to
so.
look out for you today and tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I was
If I see you
riding
out
it
there.
earlier. I'm probably gonna get on it right here in just a few minutes, but yeah, my husband did all the artwork on it too. So
So is that what he does as a trade or?
just as a hobby.
It's pretty good for a hobby.
Yeah. He's gotten into building mini bikes and stuff. I started it. I bought that. It was a pile of crap, and I bought it for $85 like 15 years ago here at the Rumble.
Wow.
And like I said, we took it home, we restored it, and then a couple of years ago we had to restore it again because the paint was just getting old, and it was a darker green, I wanted a brighter green. So
Oh, that's where you put your feet?
yeah, that's
Okay.
the foot pegs. That's great.
So cool. Super cool. Well, I appreciate this, Angela. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
you.
Enjoy the show.
I will.
Exterior is old, but the interior is new.
All right, so this is pretty cool. An awesome example of the Redneck Rumble, because you never know what you're going to get. Love the engine just popping out. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, Is it a Jeep?
It is a 61 Willys Sedan delivery parkway conversion. And that's a mouthful to say.
That is a mouthful. I have no idea what that is.
So essentially, and I can explain that to you.
Yes.
So Willys only made about 2,500 through a parkway conversion plant. And what they did was they took a panel truck. This truck had solid metal in the sides, in the windows right here. So it had solid metal here. And the Willys come through and they cut these out through the factory. They only done about 2,500 in a plant in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
So when they done that, they had to put 3 screws here because the metal was flopping and causing the windows to bust. So they figured out to put 3 screws in here. So this truck was a delivery truck for life. And so that tells you about the barn doors. So essentially when you were loading and unloading stuff, you could pull in and out. So that made it to where basically it was a delivery truck.
Yeah.
They used for ambulances, delivery trucks, things like that. So this was a prohibition type truck that they used to be able to pull into neighborhoods and not be seen delivering sour mash or any kind of goods to residential homes. So that was another use for it. So this truck is kind of a rare being where it's at. It has a flat front windshield. They only done that in a few years that you can see, and the pretty much, you know, overall they're kind of a rare being.
I would say I haven't come across one.
Well, I've owned one, and I've only seen maybe 5 or 6 in my lifetime actually in person.
And when did you get this?
I've had it about 6 years.
6 years. Where did you find it?
I found it in Athens, Tennessee, in a guy's barn, and he was the second owner of it. And he had passed away, and his family was wanting to get rid of it. I bought it as a just basically a stripped down truck, and I'm not sure if your camera picks it up or not, but I'll show you.
Oh, I would love to see what it looked like at first.
Show you what it looked
Love
like at
seeing
first.
before pictures. Because then it gives us an idea of exactly how much work Jason has put into this. Oh, I see. Okay.
So this was a before.
Okay, I see.
And you can see what the video shows you from there. But that is a before, and all the work.
You've done a lot of work on the inside.
Yes, correct. So all the interior has been redone. It's tubbed out now. It's got a Ford 9 rear end under it. All articulated suspension. Like everything underneath looks like, I mean, you could put mirrors underneath it. Yep. It's like a show truck.
Wow.
I run this thing on the Hot Rod Power Tour.
Okay.
So I run 1,700 miles in it at a time to 2,000, depending on where we go in the Hot Rod Power Tour.
You know, it reminds me that when we were at Del Mar doing the Good Guys, they had a whole Woodies section.
Correct.
And we did see some of the older Woodies that was used for kind of like, I think it was a bus for school kids or the Scouts. They would, you know, take them around, and that was a lot of fun. And this reminds me of that too.
Correct.
Because you do have the wood grain here. Right.
The wood grain is actually hand painted by a guy named Jackie Watts. He just passed away on the 24th of this month after he got through doing my hood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But he's the artist that done all of it. He's done all my artwork here throughout. So he was a very talented gentleman.
And his work lives on.
His work lives on, absolutely.
Wow. Jason, you've got race car seats, you've got the row bar happening as well.
Yes.
Now we need to get over here to see what exactly is popping out of the hood.
All right.
Literally popping.
I would love to show it to you. It's actually quite wild.
I bet it is. And we're going to turn this on. I know we're indoors, but
you got to hear
turn this on.
I'm not sure how good your camera will pick it up, but it'll
pick it up. Okay. Big block.
It's actually a small block stroker.
Small block stroker. Okay.
And it is it's everything that's done to it that can be done to it. It's literally shaved, ported, balanced, blueprinted. It is every detail you can imagine done to it. And when I start it up, you will understand.
You're not doing any deliveries in this, so why not?
I maybe haul the mail some, right? It actually...
and the front here, have you done any changes, or this is period correct?
Actually, it's pretty much as it was. This here is a bumper that truly came on these trucks. It took me a while to find one. I actually found it here at the Redneck Rumble.
There you go.
I gave $30 for this piece to make the bumper complete.
Wow.
And the guy didn't understand what it was. I said, hey, I'll take it. 30 bucks. It made my complete hood. So,
Love the surfboards on top.
you want to hear it run now?
100%, Jason. You go and turn that on. Of course, I want to hear it. When have I ever said no to anything? Oh. Love
Like I
that.
say,
Absolutely love that.
She's pretty wild on the street, so
I bet it is.
it's a lot of fun.
Appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you,
a blessed
Jason.
day, and I look forward to seeing this.
Ferris Car Club of Music City has got some unique cars, and one of the things that I love about these classics is there is such a variety. We've got rat rods, we've got wagons, hot rods. Kim, what have you got here?
I've got a 41 Chevrolet Custom.
It is absolutely striking. Can I just say that it was one of the first cars that I saw when I came here, because I'm loving the pearl. There's a lot of pearl in this, so it just gives the white an added dimension, if I can say that. And Kim, how long have you had this?
3 months.
3 months. Congratulations, it's a brand new car for you.
Thank you.
And
Yes,
how did
it
you come
is.
across it?
We traded for my husband's 31. He had a custom 31 with a
Okay.
trailer, and we traded because I liked
You did well.
it.
You did well. The 31s are nice too,
Yes.
but you did well. So this was all done. You haven't done anything in 3 months?
We had to change the transmission because it was a show car. So they put it on a trailer, took it to where they were going to show it, and then took it off. So it wasn't made to be driven like that. So we've had to do the transmission. We had to do. He hasn't changed the gears in the back yet. That's the next thing to do, because we want to be able to drive it up to Frog Follies in Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love the
That is
fact
a
you're going to
major
drive
car
this.
show.
That is a
Yeah.
big one, 100%.
Yes.
So I'm seeing no door handle, so this is door poppers.
Yeah, it pops.
And it's on air rides.
Yes.
I'm curious, do you know how much pearl was used for the paint?
I do not.
Okay. They've done it really well.
Yes, they did.
It's-
It was sold through Meacham.
Okay, Meacham,
yeah,
yep, Meacham
yeah.
auction,
My
okay.
husband told me in 2005 when it was built, it was about a $100,000 car.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not surprised.
But we're changing it to a driving car because I want to drive it.
Good for you.
I mean, I'm in a car club. That's what we do.
That's what you have to
your
drive
car.
it. That's one of the rules.
Yes.
The insides look very luxurious.
Thank you. The hood comes up
Let's have a look.
by pulling this out. That opens the hood. It pops out.
Okay.
And the hood raises.
And then when you're putting it down, you just push that back in,
No, you just push it down.
and then that thing just goes inside.
It's inside. It's already back inside.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
That's interesting.
the trunk has a hidden.
Oh, isn't that? They've hidden the button.
Yeah.
They've done all the things that a show car would do, you know, trying to stand out from the crowd,
Right.
getting those points for the judges. Can we see the insides?
Oh,
Loving the leather inside there.
Yes, you can sit down in it.
Very nice.
It is so comfortable.
I bet it is. I'll do this so I can actually get the car. Wow.
It has vintage air.
Yep. It's got vintage air.
And one of the next things we're going to do is change out these digital gauges for regular gauges that have a pearl white background.
You know what I love what you're doing here is so many people would get classics and they would turn it into a show car. They would spend a lot of time, effort and money
Yes.
to get it to this level. You found yourself a beautiful show car,
Yes.
but you love the classics
Yes.
and you're trying to take this back
Yes.
to,
She wants to be on the road.
she wants to be
I
on
can
the
feel
road.
it. She wants to be on the road.
Wow. I haven't come across that before, but the fact that this is just sitting here on air rides, it's absolutely beautiful. Everyone seems to notice it and stop by. Gotta love that front. And how are you enjoying your time at the Pharoahs Car Club?
Oh, love it. We're having a good time.
You
Very
having a good time?
Yes.
It sounds like you are.
I always have a good time.
I love it. There's so many ladies who've got all the cars and stuff, so that's why I'm sticking around.
Yes.
But this is cool.
Yes.
We almost all of our ladies have their own vehicles.
Nice.
Yeah. And the ones that don't are looking.
Oh, look. If you're part of the club, you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's such a big variety. Check out the Roadster that's coming out here. That's pretty cool as well.
That's Dave. He just got that this week.
There you go.
He trades. He does a lot of trading.
Okay.
And that was his latest trade, was for that.
Very cool. Well, hey, I appreciate you so much.
Sure,
Kate.
thank you so much.
Awesome club here. So I'm having a good time at the Redneck Rumble with the Pharoahs Car Club of Music City. Tammy and Cadence, how's it going, you guys?
It's going good.
And what have you got here?
62 Suburban.
62 Suburban. And how long have you had it?
Several months. It's one of the many things we've had. We've always got something.
Always a classic?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And what was, I mean, it's obviously got a lot of room.
Yes, it's got bucket seats in the front, which we put those in, and then we got a bench seat in the back.
Wow, that looks good on the inside.
Yep. We redid the inside, put seats in it, carpet, and there's wood floor in the back, cargo area.
Now, you've got Cadence here as your son. You've got other kids as well.
I do. I have a 23-year-old daughter. She's working, so she's not here. But yeah, there's a wood floor in the back. I got all my old cooler and stuff.
Wow, this is so cool. That's what I mean. Like, there's such a big variety of... And you've kept everything vintage.
Well, everything except for this.
Except, yeah.
It's just 'cause
See, the camera's not getting this. So I'm like... No, you have to be realistic. But hey, I love those. That is so cool. And Cadence, you've got your eye on this classic. Is that what's happening?
He always
You
wants
do,
that.
don't you?
Yeah.
I bet he wants to turn it into some big hot rod. And
If it's got old classic hot rod, vintage, anything, he's on it.
I love that. I love the fact that you're passing it on to your kids. Because that's what it's all about, getting the next generation
It's a good
involved.
hobby to get into, good clean hobby. It could be expensive, but yeah, well, at least it's good, clean fun, always good people, every car show. If you have an issue, I mean, they all come at you, hey, you need help, you know, they're good people.
And have you learned to work on cars as well, having so many classics?
Yes, my husband, thankfully.
And he taught you?
Yeah, he is very mechanically inclined, thank goodness. Saves a lot of money.
It does save a lot of money.
Yeah. And I just learned helping him. So without him, I wouldn't have it.
Oh, that is so cool. And what other classics do you have?
Well, we had a 69 Beetle. I loved it.
Okay.
It was cool. It was like a rat rod, lowered. It was cool. I won a few shows with that. And then I've had a Nova wagon. It was a 66 model. And I had a 66 Bug. We just had a 49 Ford.
Okay.
We had that, so this is what we have for now. Hopefully we'll keep this for a little while.
That does sound good.
Yes.
Did you go to the Circle Your Wagons?
I'm sorry?
Did you go to Circle Your Wagons?
Yes.
Okay. Good. With the Beatles, they would have loved to see
I
that.
love Beetles. It's just, they're just so small, and I like to carry like my chairs and my coolers and stuff, and I was getting a little packed, and I felt like I needed more room. And I've always loved wagons type things, so, you know, Suburbans.
Love it. Such a big variety of cars. This is awesome.
There's not one that's the same up in here.
No, it
They're all
definitely is
different.
not.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that.
They're all different.
Check out the rat rod over there.
Oh yeah. So there's nothing else in here like that one. Everything's individually designed, it seems like.
It really has. Now, you guys have done this so well. You're excited for a big weekend?
Oh yeah. It's always good at the Redneck Rumble. Everybody's always super nice and just wants to get out here and hang out and see other people's stuff and have a good time.
The whole place is going to be absolutely packed.
Oh, tomorrow it's way more busier tomorrow because it's Saturday and people's off and they come in. But yeah, it'll be really busy tomorrow.
And we're going to expect more cars to fill
Oh
up
yeah,
these
tomorrow
spaces.
will be packed. Yeah, just a lot of them still had to work today.
Of course. but we're definitely going to walk through here as well so I can show you guys the crowds and more of the members. But definitely a cool car club. And how long did you say you've been part of it for?
Part of this club, several years.
Several years.
Yeah, it's been 2-3 years, something like that. Probably 3. I don't keep count. Just
Just come and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. And so many ladies, all with their classics.
Oh yeah. And we all get together like tomorrow. We all bring like a potluck. We all got something to bring, and we'll have a good lunch tomorrow.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, I'll be stopping by then as well.
Come get you some chicken salad.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.